Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video we are going to take a look at the legendary pilot for the Fenrir. And before I actually get into the gameplay and all of that stuff, I just want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas, and for those of you that don't celebrate Christmas, Happy Holidays. And yep, so let's get started with this pilot here. So basically it looks like Santa Claus. I always call it the Santa Claus pilot. What does it do? It gives you more defense points or more resistance for your Fenrir. I've always said, when it comes to the Fenrir, what makes it strong is that resistance. So, this pilot is obviously what gives you that. There is another pilot called Linda Kano. With that one, basically that pilot gives you a stronger Aegis shield, but I think this one is a better buy, I think, if you had to choose between the two. And you can see how I've stacked up my resistance here, with Adamant Guardian, Tough Guy, Invulnerable Raider. We're going to see how this goes. I'm going to run actually one game, and then there's going to be some action clips just showing the gameplay of the Fenrir, so you guys don't have to watch through the entire game and stuff. In terms of the backstory, for those of you that are interested, I know a couple of you have asked me about that, so here you go. And yep, let's just take a look at what we're running, what else we're running, I guess, in the hangar. So we do have Avenger Storms on the first build that I'm going to kind of, showcase. And here are the modules. So I have 2 heavy armor kit, last stand, advanced repair. And as for the rest of my hangar, not going to go into the details and stuff for this, but we do have an Aljung here with Viper. Someone asked me to run the Leech with Corona and Eco Shield, so here you go. We have a Strider with Glacier and Rhyme, and I just felt like running shotguns, so I threw on 4 Thunder weapons on the Behemoth. We're going to see how that goes if we get to that point. And as for the Titan, I decided to run a level 75. I actually have a level 75 Arthur on my own account. I want to see how it does, at this level. The weapons are maxed out. We have rocket launch, I guess, for the alpha weapon, retaliators on the side. And yep, so that's kind of what we're going to do. The main focus is obviously going to be on this pilot here. And I think in the action clips, I might throw in some variety. I might do maybe Glory, Corona, maybe Ember, I don't know, Corona. We'll mix it up and we'll see what we can do with that. But yeah, let's hop into a game and let's see how we do with this legendary pilot. Okay, so we've dropped in on Moon Map and I've decided to start with my Strider first here. I'm just looking to see where my teammate is going. I guess I'll capture this beacon first. And I think after I'm out of the Strider here, I might drop into the Fenrir. Let's try to see if we can help out here. Okay, we got someone. Just making sure that my teammate is okay. And what I'll do is I'll try to see if I can capture, or at least get to this guy here. Take this guy out.
Double kill.
And it looks like we have a couple of players moving in towards our home beacon on the close right. There are actually a lot of them. Come on. Just switch over to this one here.
Triple kill.
These guys are... I think they captured our beacon. We gotta watch out. They're moving in behind us here. Yeah, we're trying to get that beacon back. Going for this other player because this Leech behind. This guy's got to turn around. Let's try to get that Mender. Okay, now I'm going to drop in. Let's see if we can drop in over here. Wait a minute. What's going on here? I'm going to defend over here. Let's drop in with a Fenrir. So with this, the pilot that you run on here, you got to make sure that most times you are in this mode. This is the mode that you have that resistance. If you switch to the other one, like this one here, you don't have that resistance. But I find in most cases, we're talking I would say at least 80% of the time you are in this mode, because this is the mode you can fire all your weapons. And these guys are getting pretty serious here, so you know what? I'm going to move to the side. This guy can use my shield a bit. Let's just do this. I don't want to hit this guy just yet. You'll hit him now. Okay, so we're just going to wait here because it's crazy on this left side. they're just dropping in. I'm waiting for my Avenger to load up as well. And okay, we're not going to attack just yet. Maybe we can attack this guy. And this one here. Just waiting around the corner here because this way I can deal with them one by one. Oh jeez, this guy. And this one, come on, can we get him? Almost. I need to reload. So you can already see, you know, I haven't really lost much. Mind you, I am using cover, but at the same time, that resistance makes a huge difference. Can I get this guy? I gotta take out this one here first. So let's do that. I'm just sitting on this beacon in the meantime. Let's take out. Maybe I can get this guy here. I'll deal with this leech here once he gets out of his ability wears off, that is, and it should be now. Here we go. Let's move on over this way. Trying to break his shield. Speaking of which, the build I'm using right now, if you run into a lot of Arthur bots, or Titans rather, this build that I'm running right now is a very good counter to it, because the Avenger and the Storms actually do 200% more damage to physical shields. Trying to see if I can move across here to help out on this end. We can take out this guy. Let me just try to use this one because I can move quicker when I'm in this mode. Just try to help out my teammate here. Take this guy out first. And here we go. Oh shoot. Uh-oh. Let's just heal. Let's see if I can heal up enough. This guy is hitting me, but his ability is going to wear off. Let's get him down to his last stand. Nope. This guy. Come on. Whoa, my last stand. I'm trying to see if I could delay it. Let's do this. I'm going to heal up first. So let's just wait. This guy's... you know what? Let's target this one here first if we can. Oh man, I was going to put up my shield there. So my last stand is now triggered. This guy's almost out. He should be. There we go. And this one's going to be next. He has a last stand, but I should be able to take him out here. And there we go. There's another guy up top. Let's move in so we can take... I think that's a Titan. Yep, it's a Titan. So let's wear away at this guy. We got to be careful because they can actually drop in here. They have the center beacon. I'm also keeping my distance because that 100 meters of his ability, he can actually do, I think, quite a bit of damage to me. I'm just outside of that. Oh, they have a Wayland here, so that's why he was hanging around on this end. I think they might drop in again because they still have this beacon, so I'm waiting here. And there we go. So we got a Mender here we're dealing with. And come on, heal. Whew, that was close, but this is really... Yeah, there we go. And we got that beacon, so that's good. Let me see if I can move this way. So that was actually a really good run there with the Fenrir. Just on reload. This guy's probably going to take me out. Oh, actually, wait. He's gone into his phase shift here. Let's try to help out. Steal it! There we go. Man, I'm still in this Fenrir. 49,000 health. I guess I will go this way. There's only one more player left. But that was a very good round there, you know, with the legendary pilots on the Fenrir. And if you compare this with, because I think I did a video using Linda Kano, which is the other one that gives it a strong Aegis shield. If you compare this to that one, you will find that I think you get more value out of this pilot than the other one. So let's take a look to see, you know, how we did here. And we ended up doing, let's take a look, 3.4 million with, you know, mostly that Fenrir. So that was a really good run there. 15 or 16 kills, 5 beacons. Let's take a look at my teammate over here before we kind of jump into the action clips. And this player is running the following robots and weapon levels. And they have an Arthur. I like the Arthur. I have a level 75 on my own account. And I've been having a lot of fun with that. And let's take a look at what this guy's running. And he also has an Arthur. A couple of MK2 weapons, pretty leveled up pilots. There's a Titan. And his teammate, also in Champion League. And let's take a look at what this guy's running. And there you go. So before I jump into the action clips, let's take a look at the honor points. So those are the honor points for that game. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump into some action clips with the Fenrir using the legendary pilot for that. Maybe show you the Viper Corona build, which I've been building towards on my own account. Actually, both my baby and my main account on iOS. And you guys can see that in action. And maybe I might throw in another build. We'll see how it goes. But that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet subscribed, consider subscribing. Until the next video, I'll catch you guys later. Okay, so I decided to drop in with the Fenrir here. So we have the Viper and Corona build. We're going to see how this goes. This is actually very effective against the Leech because of the Viper weapons. I was just looking to see where that player was back there. I'm not sure if this is the Leech. I know there was a Leech on this side of the map. Let's try to lock him down. There is a player moving in on this side, so I'm going to move on over to this end, just in case. I think there's a player moving in up top there as well. Let's try to take this guy out. I did lock him down, so my teammate should be able to get him here. And there is a Leech behind the guy in front of me here. So if I can get that Leech. Is that corrosion going to eat away at him? No, it's not enough. But I think this should do it. Whoa, he actually healed up quite a bit. But that corrosion is just eating away at him. You can see his health. That might be enough to take him out here. I mean, he has a sliver of health. Okay, this has got to do it. That's going to do it for sure. Here we go. What does this guy have? So here's the Leech. So you see what I'm doing? Even though he is leeched onto me, I am hitting him, but the corrosion of the Viper weapon is doing a pretty decent job at taking out that Leech. His last stand has now been triggered. And if I can get him one more shot here, there we go. So that was a pretty good engagement. Is there a guy up top here? Okay, maybe not. You know, you always got to be careful when you are in this mode, especially because you don't have resistance. So we have a Leo here. Let's move back. Let's try to get this guy. His shield's going to be popping up here. Okay, let's focus on this Leo first. So I'm actually using the Leo as a shield because he's blocking his teammate here. I'll take this guy out as well. Okay, so I've dropped in with the Fenrir here, this time around with the Corona and Ember, and this is another good build to deal with tanks. So we're going to see how we do here. We were able to take out that Falcon. I actually think the Avenger Storm is still better. This guy's going to get totally smoked here. And if we can lock down this guy, even better. There we go. Here comes the Ember. And that should do the trick. Just try to take out this guy. And another thing too, if you guys don't have a Fenrir, you know, you could always run the exact same setup, except on the this guy just got our home beacon here. You can run it on the Lancelot and then switch on over to the Fenrir when you have you know, that bot. It's just healed up here. We're getting hit by like 2-3 players. So the resistance is definitely helping. Let me just use my shield here. Let's try to do this. Uh-oh. Let's get behind cover here. My last stand has almost been hit. We're gonna heal up. So let's do this. This is actually a really bad spot for me, but I can't really move to the left, otherwise I'm gonna get locked down and flanked. All kinds of stuff. That guy's locked me down. I can't hit this one, so we're just waiting here. Hopefully my team can take advantage of me being over here, and there's like 4 guys. We should be able to get the other beacons, which we are. So very well played to my teammates there. Trying to figure out how I'm going to get to these guys on the right side. Looks like we have a Phantom here making a move, which isn't a bad idea. Let me get behind cover. My last stand has almost been triggered. Just try to heal up. Actually, I probably didn't even need to heal up there. It's getting really close. They're trying to trigger my last stand. It hasn't been triggered yet. I think this Strider's waiting to dash in here. Can't hit this guy. Come on. My last stand hasn't been hit yet. Okay, I think we managed to get some damage in on there. Jeez, they just... How many... Jeez, look at all the Aries. Okay, my last stand has now been triggered. Maybe we can get this guy when his shield drops. There we go. And there's also this one here who's trying to get as close to me as possible. But remember, we got resistance, so we should be able to take that guy out. Let's take that guy out.